Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you are watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Raila Odinga had asked Kenyans to embrace citizen journalism so that they can help to provide with the more information as much as possible to collect enough evidence on some of the heinous acts that police were going to take during this mass action. Remember, there were allegations of goons organized especially and also well armed. There are some we have seen on social media taking an oath with all those kind of things. So we have seen mass action. In some areas it was peaceful. In other areas we have seen people being killed. Some are nursing wounds. And with this, there is one photo that is trending on social media. In those photos that have been shared, we are seeing someone who seemingly looks like a police officer who is undercover. And this man has strategically placed himself in a position to kill a youth who was demonstrating. Just imagine you go and hide somewhere and you are watching careful, waiting to execute a life. And after he finished his business, he left like that. Just freely. The photos are clear. It means there are also videos. Some we cannot share here. With a pistol, and someone is done like that. You just go and hide somewhere. You are watching. You are waiting. Then, if you check, Pauline Njoroge had also shared that photo. And my concern was the reaction from someone like Bitok. Anafanya kwa State House. Sasa naambia Pauline Njoroge, the real picture, justify. What is he saying? They are trying to paint a picture of this guy at the first place when he is coming to this other side. There's no one on the ground to say that he has killed someone and is running away. The truth is that from this time, when he was coming this side, what we can analyze here is that he was coming to hide here and wait to execute the real plan he had. At this time, there's no one on the ground there. But after he took the cover, now he was waiting. You can see he's sitting, but watching while he's hiding. And there's another guy behind him, meaning this is a group of people with a clear plan. So as he hid there, later we are seeing a young man on the ground. Dead. Huyu amekufa. Kufa. Some people from State House are trying to change things to look like it's a photo shoot. His face is very clear, you can recognize. There's nothing to hide here, it's very, very clear. He has been captured properly. So with all this, it is very clear this is a man undercover. Because if not, then why are some people from State House even defending this act rather than trying to find out the truth? If there is another truth beside this one. I'm telling you, with this kind of act, this government, when you complain that you are hungry, they give you an instant punishment just for saying you are hungry. This is the kind of message we are getting from this government. The youth who are demonstrating are saying that they are hungry. They are saying that they don't have jobs. They are saying that they cannot afford the basic commodities because the price is skyrocketing. The response is an instant punishment for you to complain. And the punishment is death. If this guy is not if this guy is not a police officer, then the police must take measures. They should expose him. Nataka tuone kwa DCI kama amewekewa ile kibao, wameandika majina yake, waseme yeye ni muuaji. Kama sio police officer, let them proceed and reveal this face, bring the names and expose him. As long as they will be covered by some individuals from setups like this one, then we know the more they try to cover, the more they ask more questions rather than bringing answers, then the more we know. You can't be in government and you are bringing more question than answer. Kazi ya serikali ni kupeana majibu, sio kuleta maswali. Maswali hiyo huulizwa na wananchi kama sisi. Hao kazi yao ni kuleta majibu. Sasa hapa ndo tumefika. Kuna polisi wengi wenye walikataa hii mpango ya kupiga wananchi marisasi. So the only team that is working for these individuals ni watu wachache sana from specific quarters. There's no need to mention them here. But the rest of police officers are not for this kind of game. It's few individuals who believe that they are safeguarding their presidency. Wana safeguard president yao, their presidents. It is their time. End up killing your own brothers and sisters. So there a youth has lost a life. Sio huyu peke yake. We know what has happened in Ukambani, ukule wote. Anakuambia Wakamba wameamua saa hizi. It's like it is time for Kalonzo. It's like unajua wamegundua ya kwamba for you to get a chance, you get serious backing, lazima ujitolee. Lazima ionekane kama ni maandamano, wamesema ionekane ni maandamano. So Kenyans have been killed across the country. We are just using this one as an example. Men are nursing serious wounds. Kuna video zingine nimetumiwa mpaka hata mimi naogopa kuziona. I fear opening them. Nimefungua zingine mpaka sasa hata uoga imeniingia. It is very sad. I can tell you it is very, very sad. Very sad. Very sad. Some photos. Alafu yule mwenye anaongoza serikali ameenda sijui ni wapi huko, ameenda kufungua sijui water. He pretend like nothing is happening. He pretend like everything is okay. Yeye na Gachagua wameenda huko. Sijui ni Bometa ama ni wapi, walikuwa ku Rift Valley. You can't pretend when Kenyans are dying by a bullet ya serikali, risasi ya serikali, just because someone came to complain they are hungry. Instant bullet as a reward. So whom should we tell we are hungry when we are hungry? Tutaambia nani kama hatuna kazi? Tutaambia nani kama uchumi tunaona haiko sawa? Tutaambia nani wakati tunaona biashara yetu inaharibika? Tutaambia nani wakati tunaona ya kwamba tunafinyiliwa na hii mambo ya housing? Tutaambia nani? Ikifika kiongeo unaona watu wanaanza kusema Ruto must go because it's failing. When the people you are supposed to safeguard are dying, then it means you are failing. And if you are failing, people are saying you must go. Go in Incase and see what people are saying there. Yule mbongo yudi amekuja pale anapea watu pesa, anamwambia leta pesa lakini ambia Ruto aende. Leta pesa ambia Ruto apunguze unga. Before he leave anasema Ruto must go. It's because of some heinous act like this ones we are seeing. This is one of the sad stories, but I'm telling you, across the country kuna mambo kama yamefanyika kwingine pia. Nda kule Kayole, hizi ni pia zero kule Kayole. Very sad stories. It's just because YouTube is restricting some videos, we cannot bring them here. And above all, you know, sio video nzuri. There's no need even to share some of them. But this is very, 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 very sad. To lose such kind of life. This is a young person who was telling the government, I'm hungry. who was telling the government anataka kazi kwa vijana. Maybe an orphan who was telling the government, we are dying here, we have nothing to eat. When you put a sufuria on your head to send a message to government that you are hungry, they respond with a bullet just because you have complained. This man has been able to be captured on camera. His face is very clear. There is nothing to hide here. It is a time for government to bring out the truth about this. And the people must continue with the citizen journalism. Record many videos, send them, share them out, take photos, as many as possible, share them out, and the information is going to reach out to the authorities. And it is their time to take responsibility by bringing out the real individuals who have been in this heinous act. They must be exposed, and the Kenyans must be served with justice. Hatuko nataka president mwenye tukimuuliza tunataka chakula anatujibu kwa risasi. Tulikuwa nataka president mwenye tunambia tunataka chakula anapunguza bei ya vyakula so that we can afford. We are not asking for free. We are just saying put the prices so that they are favorable and friendly, so that they are affordable. Affordable means readily available in the market at affordable price.